Josiah, how you doing, brother? This is Wago. I'm going to tell you a couple things about music, and I'd love for you to be able to do them during the week. Practice at them all week. 5 minutes in the morning when you wake up, 5 minutes at night, and then give me a video back to my email, which I'll leave with your pops there, and I'll leave it in the corresponding email. But what we're going to do each day is we're going to work on music notation. We're going to see if you like it. We're going to give you some information about music and see if it might spark an interest in some of the music you've been listening to there, guy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about math really quick. And I know math seems like a weird subject, but math is everything. Don't be overwhelmed with math. Math is actually quite simple when you think about math. The object of math is generally to get to the lowest common denominator, the lowest multiplication or division of something. So where we know how to add something, we could also subtract. So if we've got 4 and we minus 2, we've got 2. And if we have 4 and we add 4, we have 8. So simple addition is all we're really going to need to think about. A little bit of multiplication too if you want to think about extended measures. But all we're talking about today is the idea that you've got one note, you've got another note, you got one note, and then another note. And each one of those notes represents a beat. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So what happens when we start playing these in rhythm? We can play them as being one in a straight line going to, I don't know, let's say 100 beats. Let's say if we wanted to tap our hands 100 times, we'd have 100 beats between the first one we played and the second one. But if we subdivide these into 4/4, we could give each one of these 12.5, right? To make 25, 25, 25, and 25. Thusly representing if these 25s were just like 25 seconds or 25 beats, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And you see what I'm doing? The more beats that I put in here, it fills up this space. So it's almost as if what we're doing is doing individual notes. Now check out this idea. If you were to take this first note and just hold it, da, that's what you would get if you were able to take your hands and tap back and forth. Tap, 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 tap. Does that make sense? So what we're doing when we're hearing music, somebody's playing a guitar or a piano or anything, we're just basically hearing people put different frequencies on different strings or beats along with different tempos. So all music really is tempo. It's a little bit of dynamics and it's a little bit of theory. You put your fingers or you tap one certain way, you'll be able to tap a bunch of different ways. So what I'd like to do today is introduce you to 4/4. It's going to look like this. And when you see that in music, it means you're going to have 4 beats per measure. Measures you'll know because there's little bars on both sides. So when you see this, here's what it would sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I were to put left, left, right, right, that means you quite literally would have one hand going. You see how I did left, left, right, right. Now that's at like 50 beats per minute. If I did 200 beats per minute, do you see how the difference between knowing how to do left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right. See how when I speed it up, then you have a different beat, like. So that happens by going. And what happens is you get really good at being able to play 2 different beats with 2 different hands. And then if you want to later, the next exercise would be right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. So for this week, I'd like you to practice doing all of your hands. I'd like you to be able to count 4/4 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, 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 right, 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 right. Now I understand you just see me tap it on a board, but when we get together, we're gonna have drumsticks, and I want you to be able to play like this. And I'll show you how to do that. But for this week, let's just get used to counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and tapping with each hand. All right?